Hi, and welcome to Leslie's Pool Care Tips. I'm Rick, and today I'm going to show you how to clean your filter. There are three different types of pool filters. There's a cartridge filter, a DE filter, and a sand filter. Today I'm going to show you how to clean a cartridge filter. Here's some of the things you may need to clean your pool filter. A garden hose, a spray nozzle for your garden hose, some filter cleaner, a large bucket to put your cartridges in when you're cleaning them. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to clean your cartridge filter. The intent is to get it looking as close to this as possible, which is a new cartridge. Again, the idea is to clean it frequently so that you can get the best life out of your cartridge. There's a few different ways to go about cleaning it. There is a spray solution, which you just go ahead and you spray it all down, wait 10 minutes, 15 minutes or so, then you're going to hose it down. Or another way of doing it is using a solution for it to soak in. In order to soak your cartridge, you're going to need either some large buckets, a large trough, or something that you can fill up with water and then use the right amount of solution. Something else you can use, these filter tabs. These are great. They're convenient. They're just like your other solution for soaking it. Again, you're going to fill a bucket or a container with nice clean water. You throw this in there. It's kind of like an Alka-Seltzer tab. It's going to fizz and foam up and bubble a little bit. You put your cartridge in there. You go ahead and wait a little bit. It's going to clean, all the nasties that are in your cartridge. Then, after you've either sprayed it or you've gone through the soak process, you're going to need to rinse it with some fresh water. For that, you're going to use your garden hose. But first, I want to make sure to let you know not to use a pressure washer. Something really important, a little bit of a tip there for you. Whenever you use a pressure washer, it's just way too much pressure for your cartridge. In fact, it'll end up damaging it, and you'll have to go out and buy new ones because you ruin your cartridge. So what you're going to use, you can use your standard garden hose attachment. When you're using this on your garden hose, you're just going to want to make sure to keep it at an angle. So as a point of reference, when your water is actually filtering, it's coming in from the outside and going in through the pleats here, they call them, then back down into the pool. That's important to note so that you're not spraying the debris again deeper and deeper into the cartridge. So you want to keep it at an angle. I start at the top and just kind of work my way down, being patient, or as patient as you can be, as you're going through each of these pleats with your garden hose. A much simpler way of doing it is using a cartridge cleaning tool. Again, hooks up to your garden hose, has this real nice handy on and off feature to turn the water on and off. Again, you hook that up, and you can see there's a whole bunch of nozzles here. This makes it much easier because it's going to shoot the water out of these nozzles. You're going to be able to get it right into those pleats. Again, keep it at an angle. Go ahead, start at the top, work your way down. After you've made your way all the way through the cartridge, you know what? Flip it over, and you're going to start from this side. Do the same thing. Keep it at an angle with that water running, start from the top and just work your way down. A few other things to mention that are really important are going to be how often to clean your cartridges. Again, you really want to use your gauge as an indicator. When that pressure is 8 to 10 psi higher than normal operating pressure, you want to go ahead and clean it. On that note, this gauge is really important. So as you take a look at the gauge, and as you can see with the system off, it's actually sitting at 0. That's a good thing. If your system is off, you look at the gauge and the gauge isn't at 0, you want to make sure to go ahead and replace the gauge. Otherwise, you really don't know where your starting and end point is. Then lastly, when it comes to replacing your cartridge filters, it's really going to vary by make and model. Typically in a system that has 4 cartridges, you can get 3, 4, possibly even 5 years out of them. Average is usually about 3 years until you need to replace those cartridges. A little bit of a pro tip for you: if you want to make those cartridges last a little bit longer, don't just clean them regularly, but get on some type of regular maintenance schedule of using an enzyme. Something that I use is Perfect Weekly. You just add that in there every week, and what it contains are these enzymes that actually help break down what I call the nasties. That's all the oils and organics, suntan lotions, shampoos, and makeup, and all that builds up all over your filters, and it degrades the filters, and it's not really keeping a healthy ecosystem for your pool. A clean pool starts with a clean filter. I'm Rick, and thanks for joining me on Leslie's Pool Care Tips.